Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and boy am I excited about this particular video. I have a company to put on your radar that has not IPO'd yet but is planning to do so this year in either Q2 or Q3, and it is some pretty amazing stuff. So we're going to talk a little bit about the company, what they do, who's involved with the company, and my plan whenever they do IPO, depending on obviously the share price of that particular play. So just to reiterate, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Make sure you do your own research before investing in anything. This is for entertainment purposes only. So let's go ahead and dive right on into it. Okay, guys, so the company that I'm talking about is Sila Nanotechnology, okay? And basically, they are in the business of lithium ion batteries. And instead of using graphite, which is what your traditional lithium ions are going to use, they use silicone to produce their batteries. And their technology supposedly is going to help produce the life and extend the life of a battery by 2030, 40% for electric vehicles, electronics, power grid, and even for flights. So I'm going to kind of go through their website here, and we're going to watch a video at the end. It's about 5-6 minutes long. It's an interview with the CEO, and he's going to kind of tell you more of an in-detailed, kind of walkthrough of the company and their vision and things like that. So the electric vehicle section says to get the mass market electric vehicles, you have to lower the cost of the battery pack on a dollars per kilowatt per hour basis. The best way to do this is through higher volumetric energy density, which Sila materials enable. More energy in each cell means fewer cells for the same battery pack capacity and vehicle range, and therefore much lower costs overall. For consumer electronics, it says product designs are limited by trade-offs between form factors, features, and battery life. With Sila, you get a smaller, lighter battery, which unlocks new possibilities, full-featured wireless earbuds, music streaming smartwatches, better camera phones with longer battery life, and elegant form factors that customers demand. For the electric power grid, it says renewable power sources are often intermittent while power needs are continuous. Efficient, low-cost energy storage in the grid balances these factors and ensures a more reliable supply. High energy density cells are the low-cost building block for these grids. With Sila products, higher energy per cell means fewer cells and lower overall system costs. Electrified flights says from drones to electric passenger aircraft, flight is a demanding application for electric power and benefits greatly from batteries from the higher gravimetric energy density. Sila produces significantly increased specific energy, improving flight capabilities and providing value for a range of applications. It goes on to say Sila products work today. The battery industry has been long on promises and short on delivery. At Sila, we're changing that and delivering actual material that works in actual fuel cells that you can test in actual real-world conditions. Our silicone-dominant anode products drop into existing battery manufacturing processes, so they don't have to reinvent the wheel, replace graphite entirely, and deliver significantly higher energy density at the cell level with lowering swelling, so they can produce longer use of batteries by using silicone instead of graphite. Drop-in solution, no change required. Sila products drop into existing commercial battery manufacturing processes. This means that our battery manufacturing partners can produce higher performing cells in their existing factories on existing production equipment. This also means that automakers and consumer product companies can continue to work with their existing battery suppliers while seamlessly incorporating Sila's material technology into their products. And then it goes on to say manufacturable economically and global scale. We've built our company, our products, and our manufacturing with the world's biggest markets in mind: communications, transportation, and the grid. So consumer electronics like phones, transportation such as airplanes and EV vehicles, and the power grid. From the start, we've developed manufacturing for our products using only global available commodities and bulk synthesis reactors that scale efficiently. At Sila, we're not exploring unrealistic technologies, we're delivering the next chemistry of materials for batteries today. Okay, guys, so basically, uh, like I kind of mentioned earlier, these guys are focusing on making battery packs with higher density that's going to produce more use out of each of these batteries with a different formula. Instead of graphite, they're using silicone, and they're targeting, you know, the sectors that are, starting to ramp up and should be booming in the years to come, such as the EVs, clean energy, renewable energy, things like that. And then consumer electronics, obviously, they're always, companies are always looking to get the next best thing innovated into their companies. So that would be curious to see exactly who looks to come on board with this particular company here. And we're going to show you actually some of the companies who currently invested and are partners with them. Now, this video here, guys, I'm not going to play the full thing. I'm going to link it in the description below, and I highly recommend that you take a look at it and listen to this interview with the CEO, who is a former Tesla employee who actually worked on their current battery packs that they have in their vehicles today. Okay, so he knows basically how to make these things run. He knows how to make them better, and that's what his whole company is based around. So I would be very surprised if, especially once they go public, that they don't have some type of agreement or deal with Tesla in the future. Okay, so I'm going to link that in the description below. Make sure you take a look at it. But let's talk about some of their investors and their partners now. Okay, guys, so some of their investors and their partners. You're going to notice some of these that you do recognize. I know that you probably recognize Samsung, no doubt, BMW, absolutely. This is one of their partners, BMW Group. But this company here, I want to kind of highlight, and this is ATL, which is Amperex Technology Limited. It's one of the largest, or is the largest, producer and innovator of lithium-ion batteries. And to have a company like that in your corner and invested in your company is, in my opinion, very, very big. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight that. This website, guys, this is going to be linked in the description below as well. And you just go to the leadership section and you go down to investors, and you can actually read through each of these companies that have invested into Sila Nanotech if you want to kind of get a better understanding of who is on board with this company. A couple of articles that we have here, guys, off of their news section. It says the Tesla Mafia, Elon Musk-esque employees vie to become his top rival. So this company here, guys, is a billion-dollar company that I'm talking about right here. Okay, and like I said, the CEO used to work for Tesla way back in the day. And then these other articles here, you can kind of read through. It says the battery that powers the future, and it talks about the batteries that they are working on with the new technology. And then this battery is ready to power the world. Okay, so this article talks about, again, their technology and the impact it's going to have on certain sectors, but also the entire world as well. Okay, guys, last thing I'm going to go over is an article on off of Market Realist. Okay, and it talks about Sila Nanotechnologies, founded in 2011. Okay, and it's going to talk about some of the same things I've already mentioned about, how they make their batteries from using silicone instead of graphite. Right here it says, to date, Sila Nanotech has raised $875 million and a massive valuation of $3.3 billion. However, just 2 months ago, the company said they raised $590 million in a Series F funding round. And it says among some of the investors were venture capital firms willing to invest in Sila Nanotechnology. So as you saw, some of those companies that we listed on their website. And it goes down to say right here, so how can everyday investors get on board with what seems to be a sure bet early on? Why Sila Nanotech isn't traded publicly? Investors may not have to wait long. Okay, currently I found a website where you could invest pre-IPO, but you have to have like something, I believe it's like $500,000 minimum. You have to be like a certified investor or something. And obviously that's a big amount of money that I don't have to invest pre-IPO. So you have to wait for the IPO. And so basically it says Sila Nanotech sought out to solve a glaring issue on the current lithium battery technology by using more efficient silicone rather than trading traditional graphite Sila's batteries possesses an instant 20% boost over the current battery. So they make them more efficient, lighter weight. So that's really, really good that they can do that. So I'm trying to find here. Here we go. So it says the efficiency for their batteries can extend the range of electric vehicles by 20% and expects to increase the margin to 40% in the near future. It goes on to say Tesla and many other car makers currently in the electric vehicle space have been desperately trying to solve their battery issue for a while. Sila Nanotechnologies' new battery could be the answer to their solutions. That would be absolutely huge, guys, is if Tesla and these other EV companies look at these batteries and partner with this company. And it goes on to say, when is Sila Nanotechnologies going public? Well, they just secured $590 million of funding on January 26, 2021. They also filed an SEC Forward D, and they have to file that with the SEC if they plan on going public. So with hopes of using the proceeds of their IPO to hire an additional 100 employees and begin plans to build a North American-based factory, investors should expect Sila Nanotechnologies to go public during Q2 or Q3 of 2021. So someone contacted me the other day and said, hey, I heard that they went public. What's the ticker symbol? And I couldn't find anything about it. So if you guys know that, obviously I think this would have been bigger news if they did go public. So I'm thinking that, maybe that was some type of misunderstanding. But if you know something that I don't, please comment below and let me know something about that, okay? Other than that, I'm going to keep on diving in and trying to figure out when the company is going to go public, what the ticker symbol is, and I'm going to update you as I know more. So just keep a lookout for those videos that are going to be coming for updates on this particular company. But my plan is, guys, whenever they do IPO, I'm definitely going to get in, and I don't know if I'll do my full position right away. I may do like half of my position or 25% of my position, just in case, it falls down after the initial IPO. I can get it for cheaper and finish out my position. But this will definitely be a longer term hold for me for years to come. All right, guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Make sure that you smash the thumbs up button if you found value in today's video. And if you enjoy our content, of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, we'll catch you in the next video.